November. We're in a tree. I'm after a buck I've been hunting for 3 years. He showed up. He showed up yesterday right here at 6:30. So bumped a couple deer walking in, mid-40s. And anything can happen. Plan to stick it out all day. Really hope he comes in. About 99.9% sure he was with the doe yesterday. So I'm gonna settle in here for the day and enjoy it. Got vacation for about 2.5 weeks. So really hope he comes by. It's a once in a lifetime deer for sure. Got fog in the valley below me. Wind's up top. I had some bucks chasing a doe, literally, as soon as I parked my car and got out. I could hear him grunting and chasing her around, so seems like the switch has finally flipped. Now, we just need him to walk by and give me a shot. Passed by and not a single buck yet. I cannot believe that. Really can't believe that. It's a really good sign though that the does are still in here and I didn't blow them out this morning. Really surprised I got away with that. The first group came, 3 yards from my tree. Now the group was 20, 25. I don't know. Buck's gotta come by if there's this many does up here, you would think. Spike buck by me. Not ideal. You can hear a buck chasing a doe. Insane morning. I've seen probably 20 deer. I know some of those are probably the same deer, but I have seen a ton of does. It's 11 o'clock right now. Oh, taking a little snack break here. Got some turkeys right behind me right now. since 8 o'clock, so like 3 hours of constant deer activity. Had a coyote come in and chase off a group of 3 does and one little spike buck that was tailing them, chasing them around. So, got some smoked venison snack sticks from last year's buck. I'm gonna sit here and enjoy these. Hopefully I get a 10 or 15 minute window where I can just gotta stretch my legs and relax and get comfortable again in the saddle. Pretty good snack for the tree stand. Real good. Gotta stick it out all day. The buck I'm after was on this scrape that's 20-25 yards away from me right now. Yesterday at 6:30. All these does are around me bedded. So, in an ideal world, he'll come up this old logging road right in front of me. He'll be upwind of me, and I can shoot him either before he gets to the scrape or on that scrape at 20 yards. It'd be insane. That's what I'm envisioning. Trying to conjure that up right now. So, we'll see what happens. I actually just climbed back in my tree. It's like 3 o'clock. I climbed down, stretched my legs, just getting out of the saddle a little bit. Closed my eyes for about an hour, and of course, as soon as I climbed back up, just about to put my foot on the platform, and this mammoth of a doe comes into like 15 yards, and she's still right over there. She's just on the other side of this lip. So she had her mouth open like she was panting. I was really hoping a buck would be behind her, and there still might be. But it's just kind of weird. She worked in and then just kind of like stood there, looked around. Meanwhile, I'm hanging off the side of the tree like a freaking orangutan. Got about 3.5 hours left. Gonna hang in here, and hopefully that buck does the same thing he did last night. We'll be in it then. That'd be awesome. It's been a pretty insane opener, I gotta say. I made the decision not to really hunt up here much the last week of bow season, just to kind of keep things unpressured. And I'm kind of glad I did that, because we have seen a ton of deer today. A ton of deer. And it's not even prime time yet here again for this evening. I mean, we've seen 20 plus deer easy. There's all 2 flocks of turkeys, that coyote. I know some of those deer are the same ones. They'll go up here in bed, and then they'll, mosey on back around and do a loop or something like that. But tons of does. I mean, tons and tons of does. So I'm really, really encouraged by that. I really think that it's just a matter of time before he shows back up. So persistence will kill this guy. I'm hoping. direction's horrible though. East wind's terrible. Well, good morning. Day 2, muzzleloader opener. Of course, the time change got me. So I'm gonna be still hunting my way in and shooting light right now. The wind is not doing what it was forecasted, of course. And it is dead calm. So I'm gonna hunt down low today. I'm supposed to switch to an east wind, which would blow straight into all the bedding that I was hunting yesterday. Probably gonna rattle and call when I get up here and just give it an hour and then climb the tree. We'll see what happens. I just hate that I overslept. But it is what it is. Keep sneaking in here and see what happens. We're gonna go around this old logging road and then cut up, get into this big drainage. Sometimes running late's okay because you get to see it all. We'll keep sneaking along here. Got a buck over here. Grunt to him. No idea where this buck went. Well, we left that buck down there. I could never see him. I didn't want to spend too much time on him because I didn't recognize him off the initial impression. So, snuck by him. I'm gonna try and get up here and get in this tree. I've got 150 yards to walk or so. Just going real slow. Just super crunchy. There's a doe over here as well, just trying not to bust anything out, getting in. Sneaking up here, look at this bed. It's on this little flat here. Looks like 2 beds. Probably laid there. Got up, shifted, and laid here. But that's just a big bed right here in this little flat. See, it overlooks the saddle. So if this was a buck, he could hear and see if any does were crossing back and forth. And if the wind's coming this way, he could smell anything coming to him. It's a good sign. Back up in the tree again. It's like 9 o'clock or something like that. I was still on my way in. Yeah, 9:01. Saw 1 little buck and 3 does walking in and just now climbed up, so really mostly a cruising spot. I mean, you never know, but I just feel like they're gonna run this ridge. Just try and sit and check for does or something like that at the plan. The sun's about to be blasting me. Didn't think about that. from eating acorns to looking at those does real quick. There's like 6 of them, I think. I was really hoping they'd walk right by me in case a buck was trailing them, but they went around the other end of this ridge. I've seen a pile of does the last 2 days, and I just don't know why I have not had more bucks or any mature bucks come by. Like, I've seen a ton of does. I don't know. Maybe they just need one or 2 more days. Do their little loop and come back around to me or something like that. I don't know. But I've seen a ton of does. Keep hunting. It's about 10 o'clock. See what happens. Give a rattle a try. Just got done rattling. I saw a silhouette of a deer up around the other ridge line. Never got a look at it. I'm assuming it was a buck. I really hope it comes back on this side. Got a great rest right here. Just barely caught a glimpse of it. Well, hang the gun back up. Might rattle again, I don't know. Guess it probably wouldn't hurt. Already, but it just got done. Maybe he'll come back on this side.